Hey everyone, Techni here, finally with a comparison of the HyperX Cloud 2s and the HyperX Cloud Alpha S. So sorry it took me so long to get to this. It's been quite busy. We all know we got a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world right now, but I had my surgery, my son went back to school, and then of course we're in the process of building a new house. So again, please accept my apology. But let's check these out. All right, so again, this is gonna be a comparison here. I'm not gonna dive into really a review of each of them. I have done a standalone review for each headset right here, and I'll plug it right at the end of this video for you. But number one, straight out the box, Alpha S in the Cloud 2s. Now you can get both of these in different colors. You can see we got the all black and the black and red over here. I believe you can get both of these in blue, and you can get this guy in a silver version as well. But as you're looking at it, the number one difference that you can tell right out the gate, besides the style, is the cable on the Cloud 2s is attached. It is detachable on the Alpha S. So right there, straight out the box, the number one difference. You all know I like starting with comfort, right? But I mean, we just can't pass that up. The cable is not detachable on the Cloud 2s, which is a real stinker. All right, so that we got that out of the way, let's go on and dive into the comfort here. And as you can see, the style is pretty much the exact same as you expect in a HyperX headset, right? You got the forks right there that attach into the cups, and then you got your headband. Now, as you see, you do have a little couple cutouts right there, and it's more or less a style thing. It doesn't reduce so much weight. Again, more of a style thing right here. But as far as comfort, take a look at the ear cups here. And as you can tell, I got different ones on both of them. On the Cloud Alpha S over here, I have like that sports silky material. And then on the Cloud 2s, I have the pleather ones. Now you do get pleather ones also with the Alpha S's. And straight out there, just take a look at this comparison. The Alpha S pleather pads are definitely a bit more plush than the Cloud 2s. You got those standard pleather pads over there, and the Alpha S has these new improved, just a little bit more lofty, and again, you can see the stitching is squared off right there, which again, lets that padding kind of compress a little bit better than the one that's completely wrapped around there. Minor, but yes, you can tell a difference. And then of course with the Cloud 2s, you get these felt ones. Is that what we call it, right? They are pleather lined inside right there to lock the sound in and all, but I still get a little bit spicy and a little bit itchy with these guys. So definitely the win right here are these pads on the Alpha S. These things are stinking awesome. These kind of pads have been on Turtle Beach headsets before, some Razer headsets as well. And let me tell you what, these are some great pads. Also pleather lining there to hold in some of that sound so you don't lose any of that bass or any of that bleed. Fantastic pads on the Alpha S. All right, so now one other thing that really shocked me when I was testing these out right here, and by the way, I know a lot of people always say, hey man, stop reviewing my headsets with the hat on. I test these headsets for a lot more than this 10-minute video or however long it's gonna be, you know. And by the way, this was a fresh test. I didn't just refer back to my old reviews for this. I took them out of the box and did some extensive gaming with both of them here. But anyways, what really shocked me here is putting these headsets on, both of them. I got both of them at full extension right here, right? So when you put the Cloud 2s on, come over to the Alpha S's, it is just a world of difference with the Alpha S. I'm not too sure. Is it just the ear cups? And I really don't think so. The Alpha S almost has like a light to medium clamping force. Again, both of them at full extension right here, so we got a fair challenge here. But again, definitely light to medium. I get a little bit of wiggle if I move around. As you can see, they're moving. Now when I go to the Cloud 2s, I'm just stretching them out like that, you can feel. I would put this definitely right on a medium clamping force. Not tight, not uncomfortable by any means, but definitely right on the line of a medium clamping force. Again, Alpha S, light to medium, these guys medium. As I move around, you can see they move a little bit, but not near as much as that. And some of that is, yes, due to these silky ear pads. That's why they're moving a little bit better. But even besides that, as far as just the base clamping force, me personally, I feel like these are cozier. Wow, so the Alpha S is just knocking it out of the park so far, right? I mean, come on here. Now, one thing I don't like about both of them, and you all know this is with many other style headsets like this, with the fork that comes out, is the lack of swivel in these guys. Now, the ear cups go in and out plenty fine and everything, but again, they just don't swivel, and I don't like that. Now, again, a lot more tolerable on the Alpha S, but still I do get that pressure point right up here on my jawline. So again, across both of them, me personally, I don't like how there's no swivel. All right, so now let's go and talk about the usability of both of them. Again, all of them work on every single platform because they can connect right by 3.5. So Xbox, PlayStation, mobile device, Mac, whatever. Now, when you get into the sound card, which comes with both of them, I believe you can buy the Cloud 2s without the sound card as well. But again, we're talking about the ones with the sound card, the 7.1 to volume controls, and your mic controls on it, they do not work on Xbox One. You go 3.5 into Xbox One and control it through your console. But again, as far as that basic connection, I think the Alpha S also gets another win with the detachable 3.5. Real stinker that it is attached right here. As far as durability and the feel of the wires on both of them, pretty much the exact same. Now, talking about the control box on both headsets right here, they look a little bit different, but they perform the exact same. You got your mic volume, your game to chat volume, your mic mute. Now on the Alpha S, it is a press button right there. Whenever it's muted, it turns red. On the Cloud 2s, it's a little button that you just click down right there. And then of course you got your 7.1 button that lights up whenever it's active on both boxes. All right, so now let's get into the next biggest subject right here. Probably the most important comparison in both of these headsets right here is the sound. Talking about sound, the Alpha S's use 50mm drivers with a frequency range of 13 to 27. And then the Cloud 2s use 53mm drivers with a frequency range of 15 to 25. So when you hear those numbers right there, again, they're just numbers, so whatever, you know. But again, with that frequency range difference, you do definitely get it within these headsets. Both of them sound awesome. As you saw in my Cloud 2 review, I love the sound of these. Fantastic with music, story games, first-person shooters as far as footsteps, competitive gaming, and again, great for like music, movies, and fantastic immersion with story games as well. Now, when you come over here to the Alpha S, you have the bass sliders back here. Now, when you pull them all the way down, it kind of reduces the bass, but it doesn't just cut off the bass. It almost kind of mutes a lot of the sound back there. It's just, I don't know, unusable in the lowest setting for me. I like the mid setting. It's kind of like nice and balanced. Now when you open it up, it's not rumbly and shaky or anything like that, you know, but it is more full bodied and it kind of comes right into that sound stage of the Cloud 2s. Now, when you, again, on the Alpha S, my preferred setting at least is the midway point. Now, kind of take that slider as like a quick EQ setting, right? Low bass, mid bass, or like neutral, right? And then high bass. But again, I just want to express that it's not bass like rattling bass. As you adjust that, it's not ear shaking bass. It's the body and how full the bass is, if that makes any more sense. Kind of like an immersion controller, if you catch me. But even with both of them being fantastic in the sound department right there, let me tell you what, again, I tested both of these extensively just for this review right here. Playing a lot of Call of Duty, tons of Rogue Company, good night, I'm hooked on that game, you know what I mean? And that game's really decisive on like Footprints big time if you play it there, right? So I was gaming like a whole night with these Cloud 2s right here, and I forgot they were on my head, right? I was just gaming, I was having a good time. They sound that good, you know what I mean? But then I was like, shoot, man, I gotta test the other headsets here, you know what I mean? So anyways, I put on the Alpha S, and wow, holy smokes, what a world changer. It was that dramatically different. It really was, again. And that's a good thing, because I'm not saying that Cloud 2 sound bad, so just stick with me here. But these sound much better than these sounding good already. So that's a great thing, you know, and again, it really shocked me. I thought it would be like, well, it might be just a little bit of touch different. Maybe there's some comfort or features different over here, but no, even as far as the sound, the Alpha S is just, wow. Again, on that mid setting for me. Now when you open it up, you kind of get more around this sound right here, but that mid setting on this was just, I mean, it was stinking perfect. And that goes right in line with the Alpha S here as well, as far as every different scenario. I edited a whole video with these guys on my Mac right there. And by the way, the control box controls on Mac as well if you're interested in that. But these really sounded like some of my studio quality headphones I use, just very natural, crisp. I catch my voice and then the music in the background as my videos as well. Really nice experience, immersive. The detail as far as footsteps and competitive games, again, talking that detail, I know a lot of us are into these competitive, for Rainbow Six, I played a lot of that with them, right? And you get that environment, the little tones in the background, the footsteps, you know, all of that stuff, the gunshots, which direction, the Alpha S really made that stuff shine. But I keep going back, like I don't want you to sit here thinking I'm trashing the Cloud 2s, because these are fantastic. They're very good for all those situations again. But my point here is yes, the Alpha S's do sound better. All right, so we are now doing the mic test. We are starting with the Alpha S right here, and I do have the provided windscreen on the microphone. As you can see, both microphones are detachable on both headsets right here. And honestly, this microphone on the Alpha S is pretty stinking good. Very crisp, very natural, not much background noise at all, but it is a little bit, I'd say, high-pitched, maybe a slight distant feel in there, but all in all, I think this microphone is absolutely fantastic. Alright, so now we're using a microphone on the HyperX Cloud 2s right here, again with the provided windscreen microphone, also removable. And honestly, just straight to the point right here while we're listening to this, I gotta say this microphone sounds better than the Alpha S. Not by much, it definitely just sounds like it's closer to you, more like a phone call, I would say. Again, talking about the Alpha S where the sound sounded a little bit distant and everything, this sounds like it's right in front of you. Still not picking up much background noise or anything, so both mics definitely get a pass, but I think the Cloud 2's mic is a little bit better here. Alright, so now let's go to wrap up this comparison of the HyperX Cloud 2s and the HyperX Cloud Alpha S's right here. Which one we think takes the win? Obviously, if you stuck through this video, you know the Alpha S does. Heck, probably through the first 5 minutes you can tell the Alpha S was going to take the win, right? But what I want to say right here is, number one, let's look at the Cloud 2s coming in at 99 bucks, right at 100 bucks. The Alpha S is coming at 130 bucks. Does it justify that $30 difference? 100% yes, it does. If you're trying to decide between one or the other, save up that extra 30 bucks and go with the Alpha S's. You will thank me later. But now let's look at it this way also. If you own the Cloud 2s, is it worth upgrading to the Alpha S's? I'm gonna say no, unless you need a headset. Are these falling apart on you? They're all cranky and it's, you've had them for a few years and it's about time for a replacement? Then yes, I think you have a fantastic upgrade. If you loved your Cloud 2s, you're like, all right, I just want a new headset now. You're gonna be completely happy with this thing, you know what I mean? Fantastic upgrade. But if you got a good pair of Cloud 2s, I'd say, yeah, don't really worry about it right now. Keep using them, catch these on sale this coming up holiday season, you'll be good right there. But yes, hands down, the Alpha S takes an easy win here. But hey, please let me know down in the comments what you think about both of these headsets. Have you used both of them and what do you think? We all know headsets are one of those peripherals that is a lot of personal preference involved as far as comfort, even the sound, you may like a completely different sound than me, but I'm really curious if you use both of these headsets, what you think about them. Are you with me or you think these Clouds are just like, or the Alpha S's are just like, wow, what an upgrade, So please let me know down in the comments what you think. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this comparison. Again, so sorry it took me so long to get to it. I hope I can catch up here soon, But again, I hope I answered some questions if you were looking into this comparison right here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.